Truly good to be with you. Bill Pfeiffer speaking from Marysville. Keep praying. As you pray, everything gets better and better, doesn't it, huh? I mentioned to you yesterday that YouTube continues to work at controlling and controlling us, and so that eventually we're going to end up being with Rumble and Truth Social, so that we can have the freedom to say and speak the things that we like to say. It's a terrible thing in a culture that's grown up with free speech to have to worry about what you're saying, isn't it? I heard a politician the other day say, we have to control free speech in order to preserve free speech. You know, Barack Obama, only a politician would say such a thing, just absolutely incredible. Beautiful story today. If you can press the subscribe button and the like button if you like, and that would be a help for us. Nice story today, really nice story. My son gave me this, Bob, who's studying to become a PhD in spiritual theology. Really marvelous, wonderful things. He's touching his life, and he's touching them. Once there was a man who lived in a small Russian village. He was not a particularly good man, prone to drinking and womanizing, a man the other villagers didn't care too much for. One day he was trapped inside his home as it caught fire. Breaking through a window, he barely managed to escape with his life, but his face had become horribly disfigured by the flames. The townsfolk, who had once treated him with indignation, now avoided this grotesque creature with horror. Finally, not being able to stand it any longer, the man went to a carpenter and asked him to make him a mask that he could wear with the face of a saint pasted upon it to hide his burns. With his new face mask, the man tried to return to the life he once led before the fire, but the villagers still reacted to him with the same terrified expressions as they rushed to avoid him in the streets. Devastated, the man contemplated ending his life as he sat by a fountain in the center of town. A little girl was there too. She had dropped her doll in the water, and she couldn't reach it. Seeing the little girl's teary-eyed face, the man reached into the water and retrieved the doll, giving it back to the girl. The girl, absolutely thrilled with the safe return of her toy, hugged and thanked the man with a smile. That day, a simple act of gratitude from a small child changed the man's life forever. From that moment on, he dedicated himself to helping others as best he could. He started with the children, but gradually, after much determination and many years, the rest of the villagers soon came to respect and admire the man for his loving nature, kindness, and wisdom. After many, many years, the man finally passed away. The entire village attended his funeral. All were present when the man's mask was finally removed and his face was shown for all to see, so they could pay their last respects. No one was surprised to see that the man's true face looked exactly like that which was painted upon the wooden mask he wore. Isn't that something? I guess we need to catch people doing something right is one thing that is a truth that comes from that story. Mother Teresa saying, if you judge people, you will have no time to love them. We become the masks we wear, don't we? You put on a mask of goodness and kindness and gentleness, and sooner or later you become that person. On the other hand, if you put on a mask of selfishness, self-centeredness, like so many of our governmental leaders are throughout the world, you become that. And it becomes very difficult not to lie, to cheat, to maneuver, manipulate others, to use other people, and so on. So the answer is only humility, honesty, truth before self and God creates the proper, clear, really perfect and true mask for each of us. And so it is that humility and prayer and honesty that we have to bring into our daily lives in order to be able to create the mask that we really want to share with others. We need to be who we appear to be. And that's not always an easy thing. But truth and humility make us build a mask that presents ourselves as in the way that we really want to be seen and known among other people. So keep up the good work. Don't get discouraged. These are difficult times of real pain and confusion, but you win the day by backing up into your own heart, and you do that best when you spend time being with God. Huh? So only humility, honesty, and truth with self and God really win the day. Presents the mask that really, really works and shares good with others. Happiness tomorrow always depends on doing the truth today. Good to be with you. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. You certainly are in mine each day. God bless.